Hi there. This is our first video in a 3-part series of how to make a circuit board. We're going to start off in TinkerCAD. In order to send this circuit, which to us looks like a breadboard, we're going to go to the Send To button. So I'm going to click on that, and we're going to get this option to send it straight to Autodesk Fusion. Once we're in this Send To option, we can just click on Autodesk Fusion, which pops up this page. Over on the right, we have our name of the circuit. So at this point, if you haven't already, let's give that circuit a name. So Mr. D, and then a name of that circuit. So grade 10 nightlight circuit. We then have to select a team. When we select a team, we are basically telling TinkerCAD where to send this file. Now we should all be a part of the STEM lab. You should find the file, which by this point you should have created, under the default project. So here we can see all of the different students that we currently have files. You're going to find your file and save it there. I have my own file, so I'm going to select this one and hit send. So basically, find the hub that you're a part of, find your file, have a title, and hit send. So I'm just going to click open in local desktop, and we're going to give this a second to load. Okay, right there. It's asking us to open that. I already have Fusion open, so I'm not going to bother with opening it. I'm just going to hit return to TinkerCAD, and then go back to Fusion. Wherever you saved your file to, you can open it from that location. So I'm going to find my file, scroll down, and right here it has created 3 files. So we're going to go up ahead and open this one, meaning that this is our actual project. And by project, I mean it is a file which the other files associated with this project are tied to. So we can go and look at the side here. We see under this file we have our schematic and what's called our PCB layout files. Once we're in here, it'll automatically open my other 2 pages, and I can head over to my schematic file here. So we've likely talked about this in class already, but a couple tools that you may need to use. We have our place components window where you can look up and place components. We have our move tool where we can select and move components around. We have our rotate tool where you can, as the name suggests, rotate components. And we have what's called our net connection tool, which allows us to make connections between components. However, these tools are all really useful when we're building schematics. All you really need to know at this point is how to edit this. Because we're not building the schematic, TinkerCAD did that for us. We're just editing it. So what I need you to go in and look for are arrows like this. These are extra little pieces to our schematic, which TinkerCAD has added. The other thing we want to get rid of are the extra connections that TinkerCAD makes that aren't actually necessary for our schematic. Now if we zoom in on our momentary switch here, or push button, we can see that each terminal, so each of the 4 terminals has a connection, but really each connection on this side are both going to this point, and each connection on this side are going to this point. So what we're going to do to make it easier for us in the next step is we're just going to make it so we only have 1 connection to each terminal. And the reason we do this is because in the next step we actually have to route where on our physical circuit board we want all these connections to be made. So basically we're just getting rid of any extra connections so that there's less for us to what is called route. saving us space on our circuit board. Once your circuit is all cleaned up, we can head up here and hit this 2D PCB button. So I'm going to click this, and at this point, this is the end of the first video. In the next video, we are going to pick up from this point here and talk about how to do what is called PCB layout in our new pane here, our new window. So thank you for watching this. Please continue to the second video if you need to reference it. Otherwise, good luck on your work, and thanks for watching.